Okay, what we are going to look at today is thermal processes, and under thermal processes the first thing that we're going to look is conduction. So thermal processes means we're going to investigate different ways in which heat energy can transfer from one place to another. The first method is conduction. There are three methods: conduction, convection, and radiation. The first one of them is conduction. The important thing about conduction is that it is something which depends on the medium, which depends on the material, but it is not using the materials, it is not using the atoms, it is using the atoms, but it is not transferring them. That means if there is an atom here and it is in contact with another atom and another atom and so on and so on forth, so you have the first atom and the last atom. Now heat goes from A to B, the heat energy goes from A to B, but A remains at its position and B remains at its position. So it's a method of heat transfer where the atoms of the materials are not moving. Then if you look at how good are solid, liquid and gases in their ability to conduct heat, in solids, metals are very good conductors and non-metals are very bad in conducting heat. We will see why. Then after metals, liquids are good at conduction, and after liquids, gas are good at conduction. Okay? So we are talking only about the method of conduction. We are not taking into account how good liquid are in terms of convection and how good gases are in terms of convection. That is the next method of transfer. But as far as conduction is concerned, metals are the best, then liquid, gases. Okay. That is the reason now if you put your hands into cold water, you would immediately feel that, but you will not feel that so like that. If you come into cold air, it will take you a bit of time before you start feeling the same degree of coldness. That proves that liquids are better at heat conduction than and if you have any air pockets, like there are certain windows which have two glasses and in between the glasses there are air pockets, that means air is trapped in it. Since air is a very bad conductor of heat compared to the glass, which is a solid, it will slow down the transfer of heat. Okay. So metals, non-metals, liquid, gas. That's the hierarchy. In the materials which are very bad conductors of heat are called insulators.